We recently had a lot of questions about our rider floorboard extensions in one of our more popular products. So today we're going to do an FAQ on those, and we're just going to jump right into it. The benefits to the rider floorboard extension are simple. It's comfort. I mean, it moves your legs out away from the bike, gets your foot away from that hot exhaust header pipe, and it gives you a better angle to be able to move around more places that you can move your foot, and it's just more comfortable. I mean, I recently got the new CVO Street Glide, and couldn't wait till I got them on there. I mean, until you've had them, you don't know what you're missing. So, I mean, the answer to that question is, simply comfort. So we have them for the 93 and up touring models. This includes the most recent ones, includes trikes and everything. So all the way up to the most recent models, we have them for all touring models. And then for the M8 Softail models, we also have them available. So these are actually very easy to install. I'm gonna go over it really quick, but the basic principle of it is you just take the 2 bolts that hold your floorboard on to the frame of the bike. You just remove that. We have some spacers that go there. You see a picture of them here. And you just remove that, put the spacers in there, and then bolt them back up with the hardware that comes with the kit. And that's the gist of it. And we actually just recently did a video on that, and you can check that video out here. All right, so this is a more controversial topic. And technically, yes, you could lose some lean angle, but almost always there is some other part of the bike that is going to touch the ground before your floorboard bracket that you've now extended out is going to touch the ground. So for example, my 2023 Street Glide CVO model, I can lay it over on its side onto the crash bar. And I do have saddlebag guards on mine, so I can put it on the crash bar and the saddlebag. And with the floorboard extensions, they all 3 touch at the same time. But at that time, the front tire is already off the ground. So yes, I may have lost some lean angle, but it was unusable lean angle. I could argue the fact that you don't lose lean angle, because once you wreck the bike, that's the limit. But I just know that we'll have people that'll comment and say, well, yes, it could lean over further if this wasn't there. And that is true, but it's unusable angle in almost all situations anyway. So I did say almost all situations. A lowered twin cam Street Glide, so with like 11.5, 12-inch shocks, that's sitting low in its suspension, you could actually lose some usable lean angle with that. But it is so extreme that I have done it myself, and I drive extremely performance oriented. I mean, I pushed that bike to the limits almost every time I rode it, and I drug that part of the frame maybe twice the entire time that I was driving that bike. And I still drive it every now and then, and I've drug it twice. So, and that was with a off camber, weird angle on ramp. Literally, it was the same place both times. So it's just so far leaned over when it matters that typically you're in a position where you really didn't need to be at anyway. I mean, you're pushing the limits of the bike. And that's only with a 12-inch shock. If you've got a 13-inch shock, you're not really losing any usable lean angle. Although these are just spacers that go in there, they carry the factory floorboard profile to where it mounts to the frame with it. I mean, some of them have dowel pins depending on what version it is. Some of them are just round. But in all cases, there are blocks that go there and dowel pins depending on the model and the bike, but that keep that rigidity of it and don't lose that strength where just round spacers all around would not work. And plus, we also use grade 8 quality bolts made in the USA. And that's all in addition to having a frame matched powder coat finish. So we offer the FB16 for the passenger for the 2009 up touring models. That includes trikes and all the latest models all the way up to 2025. And then for the 2007 up Sportsters, we offer some as well for the passenger. And actually those are just spacers, but they do have the grade 8 bolts. And a lot of times those are just used if you need some additional spacing for using saddlebags or something like that. So if you want to know where you can get your hands on a set of these, you can get them at dkcustomproducts.com. So if you have any questions, you can shoot us an email to support@dkcustomproducts.com. Leave a comment below. If you have any questions, you might want to get in touch with us on there. Or if you have any comments about what we talked about today, go ahead and put that on there as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and y'all ride safe out there.